Hello and welcome to Epic World Builder. My name is Mike, and today we're going to be building stuff. Really, this is the first episode of many that's going to be coming. I've done tons of different podcasts and YouTube channels in the past, but this is one that's really near and dear to my heart. Building worlds. In fact, one of the tools I'm going to be using is a tool that I've created to keep all my notes organized, which is Epic World Builder, and I can show you a little bit of that. Building maps, we're going to be doing stuff in Inkarnate, and we are going to be using ChatGPT for a few things, kind of showing you how to use AI in your system. When you're building a world for anything, really, Dungeons & Dragons or any kind of role-playing game, there's a lot. You're going to be coming up with a lot of stuff, and having tools like name generators and stuff like that. ChatGPT is one of those tools we're going to be using. Doesn't mean you're cheating. I know in a weird world we live in, a lot of people are looking at ChatGPT as something that's negative. It's taking away stuff, but I really think it's going, we're not selling anything here. We're not doing anything, so it is definitely enhancing the situation. So real quick, back here, Epic World Builder, I'm not going to go quite too deep into it, but here is my campaign, and this is actually a campaign I've been creating for two preteens. I got an 11 and a 12-year-old. They have their friends over. We've been playing. I have a Monday night group with people my age and stuff like that, but this is kind of a world, and I'm going to be going back and forth. There is another world I've been building. We're going to do some of that online, but this is really one I've kind of started from scratch. In here's a default world. So here is my default town. I haven't got anything further outside of this world. I don't know if it's going to be in Faerun or I'm going to be building everything from scratch. But this is the beginning, and I can kind of build this town and go outside of the town. So looking at this, they love adventuring. I don't know quite what route we're going to go down. There's a lot of things I've built stuff like magic systems and money systems and everything else. But I thought this was a good one to kind of start off from scratch, kind of like a fun beginner thing. So here's my world, and to let you know a little bit about Epic World Builder, each of these pages has two flyouts. Here's a flyout of your typical, wiki kind of stuff for this town, and then I can put pins here, and this will tell you stuff about that pin, and then you can go right to that pin. Now this doesn't have a map, but we will put maps in here. Also, this campaign is public. So if you do come to Epic World Builder and you come to public campaigns, you will see this as Dragonspire. So if you want to follow along, or if you want to come into Epic World Builder and even clone this world and add, clone it out to yours and kind of change what you don't like or even take from it, I'm completely allowing that. So, but to look at this is a good place to start with a town. I am giving them this area. So to look here, this right here, I kind of made this and then thought, you know what, I'm going to give them this area. So I don't know if I'm going to change this out or not. But going through this, I made this map in Inkarnate, and if you're not familiar with Inkarnate, it's a beautiful thing. Go ahead and check it out. I put down here, this is a graveyard. We've got some farms over here. Really, really small town. I don't know what's here. So, not yet. And I'm not going to, in the podcast I've done in the past, I don't really like editing. That sounds horrible, but it gives you're going to get what I'm giving you. There's nothing going to be cut out, so you're like, what did he do there? You're going to see everything from start to finish. These hopefully probably will not be too long, but roughly about 30 minutes, but then you can catch the next episode. It's kind of where I've left off. So a couple things I think when creating a world. One of them is a shop. I think a shop is really, really important. But the weird part is, in a small town in, I don't know, fantasy world, a shop really, in Final Fantasy or any of these old games, I mean, guess new games, you'd go to a shop, new Zelda, you'd go to a shop and you're like, oh, I want to buy these magic items. But I don't think that's how that would work if we were really in this world. It might be they might have typical things like, hey, here's some arrows, here's a bow, here's normal things. But then also you'd have a guy who'd be like, ooh, okay, you want this magical item? I don't have it here to sell, but I can sell you information. You give me money, and I will tell you how to get it. And what that does is give them adventures, and I know that's a lot of what my kids like. So let's go ahead. I'm going to create... I like this one right here. So we're going to add a pin right here, and I'm going to call it shop, okay? And then we're going to go right to ChatGPT and say... uh-oh, what's happening? Kind of stuck. I don't know why. Give me a fantasy shop name. You know what? Nope. Give me 10 fantasy shop names. Okay, so here's some good ones. And, we don't have to take any of this. We can take what we want. What ChatGPT does really well is you can write, I want a shop that does this, lay it all out. And it kind of fills in the creativeness of it. I really don't like any of these. Let's give me a wiki page on a fantasy shop in a RPG, in a tabletop RPG. There we go. Fantasy Emporium. Fantasy Emporium is renowned for its... Man, these are horrible names. Normally it gives me better names than this. Products. Pretty interesting stuff here. Trivia, pop culture. 20 other names. Man, normally it gives me stuff that I really like. There we go. What about the Dragon's Cache? Realmwalker's Relics. I like these much better. The Whispering Winds Wares. You know what? We're going with that. So I'm going to go back here, and we're going to, sorry. I'm working with a different keyboard that has a different keyboard setup, so my copy and paste, it sounds weird, are not here. I'll show you right here. See, I have these G keys. I have 6 G keys. Well, I've been using at work, the G510 anyways, has 18 keys. So my copy and paste... I put my mouse buttons on the side, so I don't ever click on the mouse, and that helps my carpal tunnel. So, I like Whispering Wares. So we created a pin, but now I really need to create a page. So I'm going to go here, create, let's do that. And this is a building. We're going to create that. And so here's the back end of that page. Boom, boom, boom. It's a building. Now, I'm going to go here. Okay, redo this. This is redo Fantasy Emporium with now. Okay, we're going to grab all of this. We're going going to come over here and we're going to dump this in here. So a couple things. We have these things called attributes over here. So attributes are kind of things that stick out. So the structure name is this. Did it give us a proprietor? Is a mysterious figure known as this. There we go. I'm looking. Nope. Did I? I'm still pushing the wrong buttons. I'm sorry, guys. I will get there. Ooh, I don't like. I'm messing this all up. Nope. Nope. Oh, sorry, guys. It's like watching someone for the first time. And we will get there. I don't think we need floors. Structure material. Nah. Services provided. Basic items. And, we don't need any of that. You can come in here and add more. Let's see. Structure. Let's add structure age. That's good. I like that. Okay, and so then when we save, we're going to start to get this. Here's where your attributes show up. Yeah, we're good. We're just going to build this for right now. So I'm going to go to Google. I need a shop. Do I have anything in the store? Images. There's some buildings here. Let's bring in, I think we have some of these shops. There we go. So they should be in my library. Oh, I got a pretty good library here. Okay. So going back to here. We are in here. I am going to go to the library and we're going to excuse me. I like that. So two different things. This picture right here is for your maps, and this picture over here is, let's put in this building right here. So this one, remember, this is the picture of the building and this is the map. So whenever I save, you're going to see right here is where that picture goes. And then this is the actual map in the background that we can add pins. That's how that all works. So now we're going to go, this is my default, which clicking that, I don't know how much to explain on my program or not, because eventually I can't explain this on every episode. But we're going to go here, and I'm going to edit the pin, visible by everybody, and they can come in, and I'm going to pin that. So now I will be able to see stuff, but then I can also click it and go right to it. And we're going to go and edit, and we're going to go through and kind of update all this. Introduction. I don't think we need the actual word introduction. Whispering Winds is a mystical emporium that weaves its enchantment on the enchanting streets of... Boom. That's the wrong thing. I'm going to go ahead and click on... it is Elderbrook. Copy. Okay. I'm going to get good at these buttons. We're going to go back here and we're going to edit. Oh, and I must have not saved. It's the streets of Elder. Okay. Elderbrook. That is obviously... Brook. Is that what it was? I'm going to bring this one up here so I can do... Sorry, I'm working with two screens. I know you're not going to be able to see both. Okay, that is the way I spelled it. And then I'm also going to... when I click on here, I'm going to link this. And this is just the other page. Yeah, that works. So now that's a link. A picturesque town nestled between two ancient forests. Okay. We're kind of getting this. The shops. You know what? I'm going to put this somewhere else. I don't want to forget it here if I want to change it later. The shops bewitching ambience. Learning methods. Let's see. Harps. History. The genesis of the Westerners can be tracked back to the legend involving a reclusive Elvis sorcerer. Oh, okay. According to the tales whispering around the campfire. This is maybe not necessarily... I don't have a whole lot of time. I don't know if I really like this history part. So, let's go back. I don't like that history part. Change the history to being passed down the line of shopkeepers that all have a fascination. Don't know if that's how I spelled it. ChatGPT should be able to figure that out. Fascination with the locations of rare magical items. Okay, let's see what I got. Is steeped with the lineage of shopkeepers, each uniquely fascinated with the discovering of location of the shops was originally established by Cedric Storm, whose insatiable wanderlust form. I like that much better. So let's copy that. Let's paste that. And so if I do Control-Alt-2, or if I just copy this and do heading 2, Control, we'll do that. I really like that. Okay, let's do exterior here. Let's go ahead and save it because of all the horrible button pushings I'm doing. I might just get a copy of that keyboard to bring home. Approaching Western Rims, the visitors are greeted by a stunning facade that seemingly blends harmlessly. The shop's rustic wooden exterior is adorned with delicate carvings of leaves. I don't know what it looked like. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Don't ever, use ChatGPT, but also don't ever, if you don't like it, skip it. Trash it. Stepping inside of visitors, they find them immersed in orbs hovering above, casting a warm, dreamlike glow. The shop, the interior, is elegantly decorated with woven tapestries and depicting legendary creatures, and shelves made of living tree cradled the treasures within. Crystals suspended from the ceilings reflect the light, scattering vibrant colors across the shop walls. A mesmerizing, ever-changingly melody resonance resonates from unseen sources, harmonizing with the whispers of the wind that seem to. I like that a lot. Products. I don't know about that. Let's move. I'm going to move this up here. And I like. I like that, but owner. Go up to boom. I like that by Ernest Moonshadow. Okay. With I don't know if I'm going to give the products quite yet. Trivia. Whispering. I've done a lot, but never given me trivia. Whispering among the townsfolk suggested that the shop's unique connection to the wind allows it to predict changes in the weather. Many visitors claim to have heard faint laughter. Okay. These are things if you want. This all down here is GM content. So if you want to, in pop culture, whispering winds have become. Okay. We're going to get rid of this. Get rid of that. I'll show you real quick. I don't know if I want. I don't want this. And no. Oh yeah, I've already done this, right? I did an owner up here. Products. Whispering Winds offer an array of enchanted products. Maybe later. I'm going to grab this and put it down here, and then get rid of that. So when I save that, you'll notice it's not here. Because you are the game master, you can hit this and see more information. But if you invite other people into your game, which I will invite my kids, and they will be able to read this, they will not be able to read game master stuff. So I'm going to. Well, dang it. You know what? I'm getting rid of it. I don't want it. The proprietor of Western is a mysterious figure known as this, with a flowing cloak that seems to shimmer like the moonlight, and eyes that reflect the color of the sky. Arananus, that's what I'm going to say, excludes an outwardly presence. Few know the true origins of the epic shopkeeper, and some believe Arananus may be an immortal being who has witnessed countless ages. You know what? I didn't know if I liked that or not, but I am. Give me some info on. Boom. Let's see what it gives me. Man, that's a lot. Okay. Direction artist is an enigmatic figure, shrouded in mystery, who serves as a current preparator, blah, with a flowing cloak that seems to that's the same stuff. Okay. Background, and nurse's true origins remain well kept secret, with rumors of speculation among the townsfolk of Haberbrook. That's wrong. Some believe Arnaz to be an ancient being. I kind of like this. I was going to make him just a regular like dwarf or something along those lines, but I actually like that. I'm going to copy this. We're going to go. Let's go ahead and make a page for him. Character, create. So now we're here. Copy, paste, and I'm going to put him as male. That's exactly what I was hoping. I'm not going to do the generate. No one really knows. I like that. Physical build. Let's see what it gives me. I actually liked some of those on the back. Let's thin and wirely. Personality. This is where I'm going to... Trusting? Curious. Skills. Let's see. What's his language? Just put him as common. I'm going to get rid of skills. Now, let's go in here. I definitely like this. Copy. Come down here. We're going to paste. Getting rid of this. We're going to, it is Elderbrook. And let's go ahead, copy, and make that a link. Let's make that. I like all that. Gonna go ahead and save it for right now. Do I have a picture? These are all things you can put in the shop. Let's look in the store. So in the store there are images, and there are actually pages too. You know what? I like this guy right here. You can't tell if he's an elf. Let's go ahead back to campaigns. I'm going to go here. Aneris. Aneris? I might change that name. We're going to put him right there. Aneris. Yeah, I like it. What else do we got? Guardians of a secret. Ooh, Arnians is a keeper of a shop's most precious secrets, safeguarding the knowledge of its lineage of shopkeepers. I'm going to copy this, and we're going to put it in here real quick. Aneris is... And I might be relying too heavily right here on AI. Normally I come up with stuff. I'm trying to keep these videos short. We're already at 30 minutes, and sometimes the AI can speed this up definitely for a video. Arnarius is a keeper of the shop's most precious secrets, safeguarding the knowledge of its lineage of shopkeepers, each with the fascination of locating rare magical items. The knowledge of Whispering Wind's wares, hidden legacy, is shared only with those who have proven their worthiness. Blah blah blah. I love it. Arnarius is known to assess potential customers with the astute and piercing gaze, as if piercing into their souls. Many seekers of magical treasures have walked away empty-handed, deemed unworthy of the shop's most profound secret. However, Those who demonstrate a genuine appreciation for the arcane and the pure of heart are met with a warm and assistance in their quests. ChatGPT sometimes just is beautiful. The seeker of legendary artifacts, like the shop's previous you know what I'm trying to say. Ernest Moonshadow, is that Moonshadow? Is an avid seeker of legendary artifacts and rare magical treasures with an insatiable curiosity and an unwavering sense of adventures. Arnis has journeyed to the far corners of the world in pursuit of ancient relics that hold great power and historical significance. And his collection of knowledge about these legendary artifacts have become the foundation of the shop's library and Ancient Codex of Legends, a spell book chronicles the tales of fabled items, their power, and the challenges faced by them to sought Codex service. Interesting. I might come back and actually flush that out as an item. But I like this. I'm going to save this. I'm going to copy that link. So when I come back here into this, I can down here, I can click on this and link it to him. I know down the road, I know one of our programs is working on a better way of doing that, but that's the easiest way to do it right now. So now I can come down here, click on this, and it takes us right to him. So what we have is we've got this shop set up. So if I go to it, you know, I've got a shop of some magical items. We've got books, we've got items, and some other things here. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I think down the road I might flush out in the next one. Some of this, I don't have anything set up for down here. Here. This one, I don't have anything set up either. And you know what? Now that I look at it, this is a pretty square building. And you don't have to be this crazy on it. This does not really meet it, but this one does. So I'm actually going to... Let's make this one. Whispering Winds Wares. So right now, both of these actually go to the same place, but I'm going to go here, add a pin, and delete this pin. So now, when they go here, it kind of matches a little bit better of, I remember creating this map, so it matches a little bit of that. Hope you enjoyed epicworldbuilder.com. Also, some other things you might want to check out, incarnate.com and openai.com or ChatGPT is helpful. I hope this helps. And always create incredible worlds. Have fun world building.